Happy Super Bowl Eve. I cannot believe we're almost to Super Bowl. It seems like the season flew by. And I'm so sad that my Pittsburgh Steelers are not there. But oh well, it was not to be. So I'm going to have to stay in the state of Pennsylvania and stick with the Eagles, I guess. Tonight we have just two things that we're going to be breaking. The first one is a full-sized autographed Hit Parade football helmet. And then we're going to break some Contenders football. You'll notice here there are a few different things going across your screen. If you just take a moment to look at those as they go by, I find that that's often the best way to reach people is to put stuff on the screen as we go along. Here is a quick look at stuff we've got coming up on the week ahead. Not breaking tomorrow because of Super Bowl Sunday. We'll be breaking on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's a lot of one-box breaks in there. There's a lot of memorabilia breaks in there, kind of catching up on some stuff, as well as a couple of half cases of Topps Series 1 Jumbo, 2018 Series 1 Jumbo. So that's what's coming up in the days ahead. This is what we are working on tonight. Please take note there of your anticipated shipping date for whichever auction you are in tonight. Also, if you are in the football helmet auction, there are 32 teams. There's one helmet. So 31 teams are not going to hit this helmet. So please make sure that you read the little section there about consolation cards and about what happens if your team isn't pulled and you don't hit the helmet. More information on that is also in the item description on the eBay listing page. So first up is our 2017, I don't know why I don't have 2017 in there, but it is 2017 Hit Parade full-size autographed football helmet. This is break number 22 for a 2017 Hit Parade helmet. This particular helmet is a Series 37. And of course it ended tonight, February the 3rd. We're live streaming tonight, February the 3rd. And you'll find your team names on the left and your name in lights as the winning bidder across from your team on the right. And this spreadsheet will go up again right before we do Contenders football. So this one, of course, is just for the helmet. And this is a kind of a special series for Hit Parade in that they put in for us a couple of really nice potential hits with Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski from the Patriots both being possible to pull out of this series. So I'd love to pull one of those for you. Hi, Nicholas Bowers and eFly North Dakota. There are not any open spots in Contenders tonight. Everything's sold. So thank you for checking on it, but no, sorry, none tonight. So these things come with a little carry bag. And I'll send you the carry bag, of course, and all the COA and materials in it. But it'll ship in a different box than this one. Because that big, gigantic box there, that thing isn't sturdy enough to be shipped by itself, you know. It would have to go in another box, and then it would be huge, and etc. So it's going to go in a nice little shipping box. You will get the Hit Parade bag that it's in. I just realized I forgot to fix the focus, so it's trying to zoom in and out and all kinds of other crazy stuff. All right, hang on. I'm going to set this right there for a half a second. Then we're going to take autofocus off because I didn't, like a dummy. Background goes slightly out of focus, not to worry. Helmet comes back. And then we don't have all that stupid zooming in and out. This, guys, I think is pretty nice hit. I hope that the Lions like it. I'm going to pick the camera up because you got a little Matt Stafford coming out for the Detroit Lions. That's not one you pull too often, so I think that Matt Stafford there is a pretty nice little hit for the Detroit Lions. Let's see what kind of paperwork we've got with it and get that established. It is, okay, it's from Peach State is our COA. And blah, blah, blah. There you go. They had some kind of exclusive private signing with him in July of 2009. And this is a result of that. So your COA is right here. And it's going to go right back where it came, which was down inside that helmet. And then the nice little Matt Stafford helmet's going to go back in its vinyl carry case. And it'll go off to the Detroit Lions team owner sometime here in the next few days. So congrats to the Lions. Now, I hit the camera, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Daggone it. I thought I had that thing set where I wouldn't hit it tonight, but those helmets are big, and I just somehow always manage to run into something. Give me just a second. We got to cycle through. We'll cycle through our little spreadsheet messages again because people tune in and out, and sometimes they pay attention and sometimes they don't. That's just a little note about feedback. It is 100% automated. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get positive feedback sent back to you. Tonight, the next up, Panini Contenders Football. This is the first off the line. This is break number 10, and I'm anticipating it will ship Tuesday, as you see there, Tuesday, February the 7th. That's always plus or minus a day, meaning it could go out a day quicker. It could possibly take a day later, but that's my expected date. This brings us to 3 boxes of 2017 Panini Contenders Football first off the line. This is break number 10 for Contenders in general. Maybe the second or third time we've broken first off the line. I've kind of lost track, but the 10th time in general. Lots of times in half cases and stuff like that. But this one is in a 3-box. And same format as before. You're going to find your name across from your team. And I've got several people in here with multiple teams, so good luck to everybody. We always pull some fun stuff. And you know, I mean, we're guaranteed to pull some fun stuff in first off the line because each one of these boxes is going to have a couple of red foil cards in them that you can only get in first off the line. We'll find a red foil autograph, and we will also find a red foil parallel in a standard card that's not autographed. Oh, E-Fly, we didn't pull you a Packers helmet tonight. I'm sorry. That blows, doesn't it? I know. And Nicholas Bowers says he just can't win. You can't win at the helmet. You know, the helmets and the jerseys are tough, right? Because, I mean, there's just the one. So every time you're only going to have 1 in 32 if it's football. 31 people are not going to hit it. One person is. But the thing about it is, when you do hit one, depending on whether you resell it or keep it or whatever, it's usually going to be at a very good price relative to what you would pay for it if you bought it, you know, outright somewhere. Does that make sense? For instance, I saw Marcus Mariota autographed Titans helmet for sale this week for $300 and I don't remember what it was, $375, $355, $300 and something. And of course, we pulled one of those out of one of the Leaf full-size football helmets earlier in the year. We pulled a nice Marcus Mariota. And you know, Titans probably maybe $8 or $10 for that spot. So, you know, $8 or $10 relative to $300 and something, of course, is a good deal. Now, may also take you 10 times of paying $8 before you hit a helmet, but even so, $80 still a good deal relative to $300 and something. So, I don't know, it's all in how you look at it, but it is tougher, of course, to hit the memorabilia stuff than something like this, where you've got, you know, we're going to have, what, 15 hits in this box, or in these 3 boxes. Scuba Steve says, let's get me a good Bengals hit. I thought that said cool. I don't know why. I'm blind, apparently. It said, let's get me a good Bengal this time. Oh, Nicholas says it's the dad. Don't try to pull a Steeler. But, you know, we've pulled some nice Steelers helmets lately. In fact, we pulled some good Steelers helmets. We pulled some good Steelers jerseys. We've been on a pretty good little run. We pulled that nice Emmitt Smith jersey out a couple of nights ago. I know that's obviously not the Steelers, but just in general, I'm thinking of the stuff we've been pulling recently, and it's been pretty good. And that mini helmet we did the other night for the Vikings, I thought maybe it was Stefon Diggs, but I really wasn't 100% sure. So I got it out later, and I compared it to some other Stefon Diggs signatures, and it was, in fact, Stefon Diggs. So that turned out to be good, too. All right, guys, so here's what we're looking at tonight. Lots of base cards. The base cards we're just going to buzz right on through. There'll be some inserts like this Team Quads. We'll have a few of those as well. Another insert we'll find a bunch of. This one is Legendary. 1,000,001 advertising cards. These little guys here, these round numbers cards, there's 2 different teams on them, as you can see. So I'm going to set each of those aside, and what will happen is at the end of the break, I'll use random, and random will tell us either right side of the card or left side of the card, and that's how those will get awarded. Each one of these boxes is supposed to have 5 autographs in it. Some of the hits might be replaced by a Panini Rewards point card. Hassan Reddick is our first out. Rookie ticket sticker auto for the Arizona Cardinals. If we find Panini Rewards points that have replaced a hit, the rewards points will be given out via random as well. And somebody, I think it was in one of these, noticed the other day, except it might have been like a half case break, like I can't remember if it was in a 3-box like this or if it was in a 6-box half case break. But anyway, somebody had counted all of the hits, and I guess Panini had shorted us a hit. And I didn't even realize it because, you know, there's so many in here. I kind of lose track, and yeah, they had shorted us one. I thought, surely that can't be right. He must have, you know, maybe miscounted or something. And so I went back, because then I was curious. I went back and checked them, counted them all. And sure enough, we were missing one. Which Panini does from time to time, but thankfully not too often. Oh, the day I pulled the Willie Parker. I know. Yeah, that Willie Parker that was a nice helmet. I'm sorry, I didn't look over there and see that till just now, Nicholas, or I would have commented on that sooner. I got all caught up in looking at our cards, and I forgot to glance over there at chat. This is number 249, a little championship ticket for the Browns with Matthew Days. And it's in the horizontal parallel, so how about that? So the Browns and the Cardinals are both on the board. And here come the Panthers with Deshaun Hall. So far, everything's been a sticker auto. I don't know if I said that or not, but so far they have been, including that one. And, well, let's set our little round number guy over here. Man, I hope the Eagles play well tomorrow. I just hope it's a good game. Whoever wins, okay, not whoever wins. We know I want the Eagles to win, let's be real. But I hope that it is a good game. I don't want a blowout game. on either side, really. Even if it were the Eagles blowing out the Patriots, which might give me a small amount of satisfaction because they kicked the butt of my Steelers. Earlier in the year, we didn't even get to them in the playoffs. But I would, I just want it to be a fun game to watch. I know that redemption's there. We're leaving it flipped over for a minute. Rookie redemption, Taco Charlton for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, wow, you have a Willie Parker autographed helmet numbered to 40 with the inscription 75-yard touchdown run Super Bowl record. Pretty sweet, my friend. Where did you come across that? Did you hit it in a break or did you meet him somewhere? It's pretty cool. Other round numbers. May as well get that advertising card off the top there. So yeah, I'm going to leave this little redemption sitting right there until the very end of the whole break. And then we'll flip it over along with any other redemptions that we might have accumulated between now and then. I know that's mean, isn't it? Because you want to know right now, don't you? I kind of want to know right now, but I'm going to wait. Because that way we have a little bit of hope. If we haven't hit something for your team, by the time we're getting to the end of the break, you'll still have a little bit of hope right until that flips over, and then you'll know the answer. This is numbered to 25, LaShawn McCoy for the Buffalo Bills. Another one of our team quads. So this time we got all 5 because there's 4 and there's the 5th is our redemption. So I'm making sure now, kind of, since that other box I was telling you about a minute ago, paying more attention now. Oh, you had a friend who was a memorabilia dealer. Oh, I'm sorry he passed away. But that is a very cool little hitch you got from him. And you've got a steel curtain full-size helmet. That's pretty sweet. I might have to be a little jealous of that. Of course, I'm out of space in my house too. I do not have any more space for anything. I mean, nothing. Not memorabilia, not cards, not clothes, not people, not even so much as silverware. My house is just full. I don't want it to be any fuller than what it is. Oh, nice. Mean Joe Green, Greenwood, Holmes. That's steel curtain days. Those were the days, right? Oh, did you see that Terry? Were you on here the other night, Nicholas, when we pulled the Terry Bradshaw Topps 5-star out of Leaf Best of Football? That was a sweet little hit, too. I can't remember what it was numbered to, but it was low, relatively speaking. And, of course, 5-star, nice Topps football line from back in the day when they used to have the football license. And it was graded to, I want to say 9 maybe was what the grade was on it. Yeah, I was jealous of that one too. I liked that Terry Bradshaw. It actually went out the door today, as a matter of fact. On the way to its new home. So next week, we have Plates and Patches football coming out. I think originally, or earlier this week, I think I said we maybe didn't have any football coming this week ahead, but we actually do. It's just not coming until Friday. So we'll have 2017 Plates and Patches to break on Friday. And I'm probably going to get some more limited. I called Friday, and they do have some more. The price had gone up a little bit, but not such a tremendous amount that I thought it was unreasonable. So most likely I'll buy some more cases of limited football too, so we'll bust into those maybe late next week as well. Austin Carr for the Saints. I don't really know why I didn't order more limited to begin with than what I did. I only had the 2 cases, and frankly, I'm not sure why. Normally, I would have ordered a little bit more of that, but... Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, you're right. I did forget to look for the red foil parallel in box 1. You're right, Scuba Steve. I did not catch it. Let's go back through it. Let's find it. I did that the last time, too. I forget to look for the red foil on the base cards. So we know the redemption. There it is, yeah. The redemption pretty much has to be the red foil parallel out of the first box because we didn't hit one. So we know that for the autograph part. You haven't seen the red foil go by for this box, have you, Scuba Steve? I can't believe I sat there and missed that after, you know, that's like one of the whole things we're looking for, and I just zoned out. And it was my guy. It was Le'Veon Bell, man, and I still just took a zone on it. Took a zone. Oh, so we've already seen it in this box too? All right. Well, then let's, you're saying it was on a brown in this box? I don't have to go one by one. We can just kind of slide them like that and look. These are some of last box and some of this box, but I knew the bottom of the pile was obviously the first of the last box. I don't see it there. Oh, I get what you're saying. You meant this one was either Antonio Brown or Le'Veon Bell. I got you now. I got you. I thought you meant it was on. Never mind. What I was thinking and what you were typing were like 2 different things. I got you now. Yeah, okay. I'm back on the page. Back on the page. Thank you for catching that, guys. Anytime you see me do something stupid like that, please tell me in chat. I'm not offended when you tell me I've done something stupid because I know I make mistakes. Kendrick Bourne, rookie ticket for the 49ers. I would love to think that I don't, but I know that I do. So the reality of it is I always appreciate having an extra pair of eyeballs. So if I read a number out wrong or a team off wrong, or in this case, let a red foil parallel slide by without noticing it, then yeah, guys, jump in there and tell me. I am not at all bothered by that. Some people get real testy if you say something about things like that. That is not me. All right, so this time I am trying to make sure I look for our red foil. Josh Jones for the Packers /99 playoff ticket. So far, we're all still sticker autos. I'll let you know when we find an on card, but we haven't found one yet. I guess you saw that the Panini Kid Reporter was a little girl this time for the first time in Panini history. Nice little Jonathan Stewart to, what does that say, to 99, if I could hold it the right way, for the Panthers. Little NFL ink. Those are the ones we've already looked at. Yes, these are the ones we were looking at. Another round number. So what do you guys predict the final score is going to be tomorrow? I need to probably play some squares, right? So I'm gonna crowdsource. I'm gonna crowdsource some numbers. that I can use to play squares tomorrow. So what's everybody thinking? Halftime and final. You have to, you know, talk about first and third quarter, but halftime and final. This one is numbered to 199 for the Redskins with Mr. Perine. And here's our red foil right behind it, so I'm not going to miss this one. It is DeMarco Murray for the Tennessee Titans. 28-26 Eagles. Bryce, that's kind of a high score, but I could see that happening. I mean, the Eagles have good defense, maybe a little better than the Patriots defense, but yeah, they could probably, they may still allow 20-something. Scuba Steve saying 24-17 Eagles. Hey, did you guys, there's a video going around today, a viral video of this girl, college girl, like, I don't know, maybe, oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Sophomore, junior in college, something like that. And she's waking up from anesthetic. She's had all of her wisdom teeth pulled. And her mom is filming her. This ties into the Super Bowl. Just bear with me. Chicago Bears, nice hit. Super nice hit. Oh, boom. There is the red foil on card Mitch Trubisky for the Bears. That is sweet. Because all these red foils, guys, they're either SPs or SSPs. So if they're SP, they're 250 or less. If they're SSP, they're 100 or less. Either way, that's a nice hit. So Chicago Bears, congratulations on that. That is booming. So this girl, back to this girl, she's coming out of anesthetic. She's had her wisdom teeth pulled. Her mom's talking to her about various stuff. All of a sudden, she thinks that she has missed the Super Bowl. And she gets like all upset and she's carrying on about the Super Bowl and all these different things about the Eagles. And she starts crying. And it's just, it doesn't sound like it's funny, but it's hilarious, the stuff she's saying. Because a lot of it's just not making any sense because where she's coming out of anesthetic. So I guess originally she was kind of embarrassed by it, but she ultimately decided to put it on Facebook or something, and her friends started sharing it. The next thing you know, it's gone viral, and now the Eagles have seen it, and they gave her Super Bowl tickets. She's on her way to the Super Bowl ticket. I mean, on her way to the Super Bowl with tickets from the Eagles. But you should watch the video because it is so funny, so funny. It probably wouldn't be very hard to find it because it's been kind of everywhere today. Did you just watch it, Scuba Steve? Because if you did, I'll tell you, like the part where she starts going right at the very end, when she starts thinking she's going to drown because there's water coming out of her eyes. I was just like, I don't know how her mom didn't just lose it because it was quite entertaining. But you know, hey, she scored Super Bowl tickets out of it. Freaking Super Bowl tickets. So it's worth a little embarrassment. Because supposedly these are some of the highest priced tickets that have been on the market in several years. Although honestly, it also feels like they say that every year too. That every year is the highest year. First off the line is what we are doing right now, Top Sport Breaks. This is the last box of it. We'll recap it. Of course, we still have a redemption we haven't flipped over. We'll recap what we did pull. And then, of course, we still have this third box right now that we are just starting to look through. Patriots, Jacob Hollister, rookie ticket. Oh, here's another score prediction. Halftime 14-3 Eagles, end of game 27-24 Pats. That sounds like that might be I like that. I like that prediction, Mike. I think I might try to play those numbers in squares if I can get them. That's what we're talking about, Top Sport Breaks. Earlier I said I need to play some squares tomorrow somewhere. So I was kind of just soliciting opinions for halftime and final score so I can crowdsource some numbers to play. That's still 199 on that round number. Once again, those round number cards will divvy up using random at the end of the break. They will all go to either the team on the right side of the card or the team on the left side of the card, depending on which side random chooses for us. Veteran ticket, Kirk Cousins. We're having a nice little run tonight, guys. You don't pull Kirk Cousins very often either. And that's a nice little on-card auto for the Redskins. And, of course, he's not going to be a Redskin for long, but he is for now. Before Alex Smith moves in there and takes his spot as soon as it becomes possible to finalize that trade. So nice hit for the Skins with Kirk Cousins. There's another redemption. Oh, somebody said the big red foil hit of the 3 boxes. Did I not see another red foil go by, guys? Did I miss another red foil go by? Surely not. Did I? If I did, somebody please tell me which base card it was so I can go back and look for it, but I really didn't think that I did. Obi Melifonwu, Oakland Raiders. That is /99 playoff ticket. And that's, of course, the variation as well with the horizontal orientation. Okay, Scuba Steve said I did not. All right, good. Well, I got worried because I saw Mike say, there's the big red foil hit of the 3 boxes. So then I got concerned that I had missed one again. I'm like, daggone it. I'm just so attuned with contenders to not look at the base that I forget when we're doing first off the line that I've got to look at the base for the red foil. That's long and short of it. James Conner for my Pittsburgh Steelers hits a red foil parallel. Oh, yeah. That is an on-card auto. Steelers, go. And once again, just remember all of our red foils are either going to be short prints to 250 copies or less, or super short to 100 copies or less. And if you go find the Panini blog, which is called Knight's Lance, night like Knights of the Round Table, not night like nighttime, it tells you, they give you a list, albeit they spread it out over like 4 different posts, but they tell you what all the short prints and SSPs are in here, even though they don't have numbers printed on them. Obviously, they're pretty scarce, the red foil stuff. And, of course, it also gives all the SPs and SSPs in the whole set. But for some stupid reason, they just bring them out a few at a time every week for the last several weeks instead of just dumping them out all at once. And here it is. Here's our red foil base, and it's for the Raiders. Derek Carr, season ticket, red foil parallel. Nice for the Raiders. Overall, I have to say I'm pretty happy with what we pulled. Of course, we've still got 2 redemptions to flip over, so we may turn out to be happier still yet than what we are right now. And Scuba Steve says, can you get a Mixon cracked ice? All right, well, hey, man, I'll try. And then somebody's saying 2 per box, the last 2. No, well, there's always 2 per box of the red foil, but it is 2. It is 1 that is autographed and 1 that's not. So each box is supposed to have, like this, should have 1 season ticket or whatever it's going to be that is red foil, not autographed, and then 1 ticket that is autographed. So every box is supposed to have 2 red foils. Just one of them will be base and one of them will be autographed. That's the deal. All right, so we have some housekeeping to do. We've got our redemptions to flip over. We've got these to give away. I'm going to put the one that's in the sleeve on the top so I can write on it. Let's put these in sleeves so I can write on them. And we're going to flip them over. Our first redemption is James Williams, rookie ticket RPS Red Zone. So that should be our red foil right there, I believe, right? Red Zone's going to be our red foil. I think so. And because we were missing one of our red foil signatures, weren't we? I think. Let's double check that real quick. We had, I think, out of that first box, we didn't have a red foil. Right? Yeah. Okay, so this Mike Williams should be the red foil parallel on this rookie ticket RPS. Or why did I say Mike Williams? That is Jamal Williams. I had Mike Williams on my brain. That's Jamal Williams. Holy mackerel. And then we have a rookie ticket variation for the Browns, David Njoku. So let's go to our happy little checklist. Because you know me, I'm a nerd. I checklist verify all of it. So let's get that out of the way. And we'll also find out what these are numbered to. Although the red foil one, it's not going to tell us, but I better make sure I moved you on the same screen with me. Okay, good. All right, so what did I say the one was called for Jamal Williams? Rookie ticket RPS Red Zone. Here we go. And it is card number 321. So Jamal Williams, Green Bay Packers. And again, it's not numbered on the card, but you know because it's a red foil that it's either going to be 250 or less or 150 or less. And just, you can look it up on the Panini blog and it'll tell you which one of the two. Our next one was rookie ticket variation as our card set. So let me get to that. And it is card number 257. I mean, we know it's going to be the Browns, but still, there it is. David Njoku, Cleveland Browns. So let me write that on here because we're going to stay in our browser for a minute because we're going to deal now with our round numbers. And what that means, all those little cards that we looked at earlier that have 2 different teams on them. Because it's, you know, people what round they were chosen in. So this is really simple. I'm just going to type in left and right. And I'm going to hit random 3 different times. The first 2 do not count. It is only the third one that counts. So first one doesn't count. Second doesn't count. Our third and final coming up is right there. There's randomized 3 times our date and time stamp. And it's going to the right-hand side of the card. So let's go back and take a look at that. This card is in a sleeve, so you can see I'm not writing on the card itself, but rather on the sleeve. We'll take a quick little run through on this. So these cards will go as follows. This is Bengals, Rams, Texans, Bengals, Chargers, Bears, Rams, Bengals, Giants, Titans, Packers, and Giants. Okay, so that's how the round numbers cards are divvied up. Then to recap, our 3 red foil base card parallels, our red zone parallels, if you will. Derek Carr for the Raiders was 1. DeMarco Murray for the Titans is 1. And Le'Veon Bell for the Pittsburgh Steelers is the third one. for our red foil first off the line autographs. Of course, we have the redemption here for Jamal Williams Packers. And then we have this little beauty, because isn't Trubisky a short print in here anyway, or maybe it's just his variation that is. It doesn't really matter because the red foil is either SP or SSP anyway. That's on-card auto, red parallel. Trubisky for the Bears is a big booming hit. Then we have James Conner for the Pittsburgh Steelers with that nice red foil parallel. That is also an on-card signature. Then the rest of our autographs, a redemption for the Browns, the David Njoku with the rookie ticket variation. That's the one that's horizontal orientation. Then we have a playoff ticket /99 for the Raiders with Melifonwu. Beautiful little on-card Kirk Cousins veteran ticket hit for the Redskins. Rookie ticket Hollister for the Patriots. Jonathan Stewart, NFL Inc., number /99 for the Panthers. Josh Jones /99, playoff ticket for the Packers. Rookie ticket Bourne for the Niners. Rookie ticket Carr for the Saints. Rookie ticket variation Taco Charlton for the Cowboys. Rookie ticket Deshaun Hall for the Panthers. Championship ticket for the Browns, Matthew Days /49. Also a variation. And then the rookie ticket Hassan Reddick for the Cardinals. So that's the deal with that. And yeah, guys, so we'll do for sometimes people, of course, run just to the recap and see the end. For those of you who do that, I'll put this up for you as well. Guys, always thank you. I appreciate you bidding with me and breaking with me and keeping me company in chat and all of that stuff as well. Of course, just a quick little reminder there that all my feedback is automated. That's because I barely have enough hours in the day to get all the shipping and sorting and breaking and everything else done. So just letting you know, if you're ever waiting on feedback from me, as soon as you post it up for me, you should instantly get it back for yourself. So that's kind of a time saver for me, and then you don't have to wait on me to turn around and get it back out to you. And a quick rundown of the things coming up in the next few days that are already listed on eBay and available for bidding right now. And finally, a recap of your anticipated shipping dates. If I can get myself to the right page, is right there. And so that's it. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I think we had a good break tonight out of contenders. I'm happy with what we pulled. I hope you guys are too. Enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. We're not breaking in honor of our Super Bowl national holiday, as I like to call it. And yeah, so we'll see you back at it on Monday. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.